Shabbat Shalom, L'chaim L'chaim. This week's Torah portion is Tetzaveh, and it's also Parsha Zechor, from the word zocher, to remember. And it's because there's this commandment in the Torah that on the Shabbat before Purim, we must remember what Amalek did to us, how they attacked us. Amalek was a very strong nation, very powerful, and they were the first ones to attack the Jewish people as they left Egypt, which is just mind-blowing, considering the whole world had just witnessed what God had done for the Jews to the Egyptians. For a nation as strong as Amalek to come and attack them was just unheard of. And the Hasidic sages note that Amalek is the same gematria, the same numerology as doubt, because that's what they did. They injected doubt into the equation. They caused other nations to realize you can fight the Jews, cause them to doubt themselves, cause them to have fear, cause them to lose faith in Hashem. And I think that's exactly why I wanted to speak about this idea, because when the Jews left Egypt, they had never been in a war themselves. Hashem fought for them. But now they were going up against Amalek, and they had to fight themselves. They had to make a real decision for themselves. And they had to trust that Hashem was going to have their back. And I was speaking with a friend of mine named Josh yesterday about a philosopher named Kierkegaard, who talks about this idea of taking a leap of faith, how it's really more of a leap to faith. And I think what happens is that every day in our lives, we face new challenges, new obstacles, and there's certainly a level of doubt and a level of fear that we encounter. And sometimes it's rational and sometimes it's not rational, but at any moment, it takes this decision that you don't know what's going to happen, and you discover your faith along the way. You discover that things work out, that things were meant to be this way, and that Hashem really did have your back. But that first initial decision, when you're facing the doubt and the fear right before you, when you're facing Amalek, that's completely up to you. There's no help. No one else is around. Hashem is not there. You have to take the leap, and you'll discover that Hashem was there the whole time. So I think that this is a real big theme of this week's Parsha, that every moment, every day, when we're faced with new decisions, new fears, and new obstacles, it's just us, and you have to take the leap. But I think it's fair to say that you will always discover that Hashem was there, and that you had faith, and that things really do work out for the best. Shabbat Shalom.